Okay, so we had a 239 number. I'm going to go ahead and try calling that back. Who's goosing what numbers? People goosing what numbers are being goosed? Caller, you're on the air with EGI2. Are you there?
Hi. Oh, am I?
Yes, you are. Hey, how are you?
Hi, Robbie. It's Cody from Florida.
Cody from, of course, I 239. I was trying to remember. That's another one. Maybe I'll flag.
I'm good. Am I on?
Are you on? You're on U Game Reviews 2. Are you there, Cody?
Hold on. I think I'm on two lines at once. Is that possible?
You're calling from two different phones? You're, not.
Oh wait, hold on 1 second. I'm at the drive-through at Burger King. I have an online order for Cody.
You said
cool,
the drive-through for Burger King. That's breaking news. This just in, never been done before on twitch.tv/EGI_2. People in line at Burger King while calling into the show, and potentially reviewing games while you're picking up your order.
I'm down to clown.
Give us the scoop. What did you order there, son?
I got myself this $3 Whopper Wednesday on the app, Robbie. So I got myself an Impossible Whopper for $3, and I ordered myself a little extra buffalo chicken wrap.
Amazing. Trying to cover up whenever I need to wipe my nose with graphics there, Cody. If you haven't already guessed.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking to you. I can't even see the screen right now.
I want to say, Cody, are you you called in because you wanted to review a game?
Yep.
What's the game you want to review, and can you do it in the time before they make you pay for your meal?
So I ordered ahead on the mobile app, and they just handed me my bag, so I'm good to go.
You're good to go. Okay, well, make sure that you're not doing any distracted driving. Obviously, the roads in South and Central Florida are terrifying when you're fully alert.
You know what? It's a sunny day. Daylight savings time has the sun shining for my drive home right now. I have a bag full of Impossible Whopper, and I'm ready to do my game review.
Let's hear it.
All right. So I do play a little guilty pleasure as Grand Theft Auto Online. Grand Theft Auto 5 online, right?
I wouldn't necessarily consider that to be a guilty pleasure. I think that's a very popular game. I mean, it would be the way that any other video game is a guilty pleasure, I suppose.
It's a pretty wide pool to dive into. There's a lot to do in the online. You know, they've been updating that content for years and years and years and years.
So, are you someone? Do you play with do you roll with the team? Do you jazz with the crew?
I do a lot of what the youngsters would call solo leveling, but I do just kind of recruit randos if I do need help with certain things.
I haven't played any of I haven't played Grand Theft Auto Online, but did play some Red Dead Online and enjoyed that mightily.
It is a joke compared to GTA Online. The amount of content in Red Dead Online is it's nothing compared to the millions and millions of dollars of funding that's been poured into this online experience.
I would imagine so. I mean, I don't see many people talking about Red Dead Online these days anymore, but I still see plenty of people talking about GTA Online. But the thing I liked about it was every once, you have these long stretches of emptiness, and then every once in a while something incredibly stupid would happen. And I'm sure that happens in GTA Online as well, but probably there's less empty periods of time between silly and stupid things happening.
It's actually nice because it's kind of like a throwback to the days of playing like a Call of Duty, being on like an online Call of Duty lobby where you just hear the worst ignorance and just really, really terrible stuff. You can hear it over the microphone. Grand Theft Auto Online keeps that tradition alive for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But
yes, of course, another reason why I never play Halo Online anymore. But
Same.
Cody, let's. I mean, you're deeply invested in it. You do soul leveling. So you're not necessarily doing the full cooperative gangster experience, but you're obviously enjoying the game a great deal.
So here's a little bit of a twist, Robbie. I'm not actually reviewing Grand Theft Auto Online. There's a
Wait, let me try that again. Let me try that again. What?
arcade,
Wait, let me do that.
and it allows you access to a series of heists, which is based out of the arcade. But you can buy arcade machines, fully playable arcade machines for your arcade property.
Okay.
I'm here to review the arcade games in the arcade environment of. Are you all right, Robbie?
I've just got a 6 out of 10 for my reaction. Let's try it again.
Just let me know when you're all.
I can't
settled.
do it. I can't think. I'm so worried that I'm gonna like suddenly like a big drip of snot's gonna fly off and go on the camera or something like that. It's tough times, Cody.
How about the cicadas? Have you guys got the cicadas yet, or what's supposed to be the new? Did the plague come in yet, or what's the locusts? Are the locusts back?
The locusts in California, is that a thing out here?
I heard that it was like that the bugs are coming back.
I mean, probably. I don't know if they're gonna. Well, we had these fruit flies, which was an odd thing. There was a fruit fly issue. And they started coming at the same time that the city was giving out all of these countertop compost boxes that you're supposed to use. And then to deal with the fruit flies, after they had given everybody the compost boxes, they released a bunch more fruit flies. So everybody with those who was putting their compost boxes to use were dealing with just a tremendous amount of fruit flies. But that's all the bug news that I have.
Interesting. So, are you ready for my review of the arcade games inside of the arcade in GTA Online?
Absolutely, I am.
All right. First one is Space Monkeys 3. Is an arcade cabinet that you can buy for $300,000 of GTA money. I can't imagine buying a real life arcade cabinet for $300,000.
I can't imagine buying a real life arcade cabinet of any cost. I mean, those new ones that you can buy that are like $300 or $400 for you can get like Killer Instinct or Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or something like that.
Oh, the one up arcades.
Yes. Although the spa that I go to, this is just an interesting bit of trivia. The spa that I go to it's not just a co-ed spa; it's a family spa, and they have a kids room, and they have a number of those one-up cabinets. One of them is the Golden Axe game that has to this day never been released on consoles except through there was like a weird kind of egret style mini arcade cabinet that they put it on. It's the Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder.
Oh, arcade Golden Axe, like not Genesis Golden Axe. Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. So yeah. Space Monkeys 3 is a parody of like a Darius or a Gradius.
Yes.
So it is a left to right bullet hell as opposed to a top to bottom bullet hell, you see.
Absolutely, of course.
And I would give this one, as far as GTA arcade machines go, I'd give it an 8 out of 10 because each boss battle begins with a little interaction between your Space Monkey pilot and the boss character, and there's a nice assortment of power-ups, so that's an 8 out of 10 as far as GTA arcade machines go.
And are the graphics Primate based? Or is it kind of like I'm trying to remember the fish shmup, the one with all the fish? Is that Darius? Is that Darius Gaiden? No, that's
I would say that the arcade machines in Grand Theft Auto Online are like pretty Flash animation level graphics.
Oh, okay.
They don't really break the bank on that.
They don't, but it's still. But you're saying it's still a good time. At least the shmup mechanics are. It is Darius. Thank you, male CTY.
It was made. You can tell it was made with love. Like I would love to be a guy in a video game company that makes the mini games for the main game. Like that seems like that'd be a fun gig.
Well, I think that that reminds me of how the new Yakuza Like a Dragon game has.
They just have full Sega arcade games.
Have full like AM2 and AM3 games, which I think it would have been a lot of fun to choose which ones are in that. When I do eventually pick that one up, I probably am gonna be picking it up simply because I want to play those games, even though I'm sure I could emulate them for a lot less money.
So speaking of which, you can get the Race and Chase series in Grand Theft Auto Online, which are essentially parodies of Outrun and Super Hang-On. Those you can buy for your arcade in Grand Theft Auto, and they are pretty faithful adaptations of that as well. I would say that, that Grand Theft Auto is trying to bite off that Yakuza.
I think I like the idea, Cody, of just thinking about you wandering around amidst all this carnage that's happening in GTA Online, and just going into arcades and just enjoying very simple but robust mechanicked shoot 'em ups.
That's basically been my experience for the last couple of days. And the last one I'll say is, and then I'll let the next caller. They have it's like a parody of a light gun shooter. It's called Camheads, and it actually uses the themes from Manhunt. Like all the boss characters and all the stages are based off of Manhunt.
That's cool. There's no, I can't sugarcoat it. They don't have a lot to add to it, but I think that's pretty cool. Because I do think that Manhunt is a franchise I do want to see. I want to see them try it at least one more time. I feel like they're right on the cusp of something great with it. And now that they're remastering the first two Max Payne games, I feel like Manhunt can't be far behind. Or some sort of reboot
I feel like that was very of its time. I don't think people want to touch that material again, to be honest with you.
I think I feel like it's a fair point. You could be right.
But I give the arcade and Grand Theft Auto Online a 6 or 7. I'll give the arcade and Grand Theft Auto,
which puts it over the halfway point, which makes it a yes.
There you go.
And
so if you have $400,000 of Grand Theft Auto bucks, buy yourself an arcade.
And it's a maybe for me because I don't have that. But I trust Cody's judgment, and I'm gonna say what the chat's hasn't had a lot of response to this for GTA Online, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the next caller, Cody. But thank you for your call, and we'll decide during the next call if what the chat thinks it deserves for the